Sonny, I am an old man! Welcome back to Megaman X3, where I'm an old man! We're gonna do Neon Tiger's stage. Back in the war, Neon Tiger was the one I couldn't beat.
Sounds like a badass heavy metal band.
Neon Tiger. Yeah, I am not a millennial. I'm not
This game's a
Generation
millennial.
Z. What?
This game's a millennial.
Yeah, I guess so. No, it's not.
When was it released?
90s.
Yeah, what's a millennial then?
It's not. No. I still think that's bullshit. Like. I still think that's bullshit because, like. You were saying earlier about how I'm wrong for thinking that it should be defined by culture, but I'm not saying it should just be defined by culture.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is that it should be defined by culture and how they act.
Yeah, but people act in a complex set of ways. Like people, like how would you define how people act? Like what parameters would you set?
I'll tell you, there's a chart, right? There's a special psychiatric chart.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's like a psychiatric chart, but there's like a way to tell what type of personality you have based on like 4 archetypes.
Mm-hmm.
Just do that, but for acting.
But people are too complex. You need more than 4 archetypes to define a person.
No, I wouldn't say so.
You don't reckon?
No.
But you like think of how think about some days, you know, some days you might be a nice person, some days you might be an asshole.
No. Not like that.
Well, how would you do it then? Like, would you do like in terms of how much money they make?
No, not in terms of how much money they make. Like in terms of he was like totally underground when I killed him. He didn't even come up. He just died. What the holy fuck? I did it better than I did before. I mean, maybe there wouldn't be 4 archetypes, maybe like more than 4, but like you could put it on a chart, you know? A very simple chart probably. Cause like, there may be like 4 archetypes on that specific chart, but you know, on like an acting chart there could be more, you know? Cause like, let's think about it, okay? The way people act, right? If you're defining generations, then that would mean that you're also defining age. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're defining age by generations, then that pretty much already means that you're gonna do some shit. You're gonna find out how they act based on age.
No, but the purpose of these brackets is because people have shared experiences who are from the same time. Like,
How would you think that?
Because, like, think about baby boomers. They were born after World War II.
Yes.
So they would have shared experiences because of the consequences of being born after World War II. Just because of where they were living. And in the times, do you understand, like, resources would have been scarce and stuff, so it would have been a harder time. Yeah? That's why they have age brackets, because people have shared problems being from a certain era.
You didn't let me finish though.
Yeah, keep going.
What I'm also saying is shared problems aren't the only way you can tell. You can also tell is that by shared like acting. Because like a lot of people, we might not realise is that people kind of act similarly. It's like monkey see, monkey do. You get the idea?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the way when you're from definitely does have an impact.
Not where you're from.
When? I said when you're from.
Not when you're from either. Well, actually, wait. I guess so.
But when you say monkey see, monkey do, aren't you saying that the influences at the time direct how you get, like, a part of how you act? Is that what you mean by that?
Kind of.
What do you mean by monkey see, monkey do?
What I'm saying is that people are idiots.
I agree with you there.
Okay, this is a bust. How come I'm having trouble with the easy one? You know?
Oh,
I have trouble with the easy one, but not bit. Fuck this. Anyway, what I'm saying is that, people are idiots, okay? People of the same age group will act the same. Okay?
but what? You just told the exact opposite.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You said no when I said people have similar personality traits from the same era.
No. No, okay? A 35-year-old and a 5-year-old are not going to act the same. Okay?
Yep.
But are they both millennial?
No.
But are you sure?
Yes.
But how would you know?
Because they physically can't be because they're in a different age bracket.
I don't think you are understanding. What are you even doing?
What are you talking about? If you're going through the actual of how it's defined, the difference is too great. It's only like 20 years the age brackets are.
Well then how about this? Okay, no, stop it! Bite!
You got any E-tanks?
No.
Motherfucker.
Look, I can talk about this all day, so you know what? It's no... Yeah, my D-pad's a bit faulty. But anyway, what I'm saying is that it should be how they act, because it should be act and age, okay?
Sorry, mate, I'm getting cold.
That's fine.
Oh, it's my father.
Oh.
I'll get after. He's down in Melbourne for the weekend.
You should go visit him at some point.
Yeah, we're going out tonight.
Oh, have a good time.
There's a footy ball. Which I'm not that thrilled about, but what are you going to do?
I mean, footy sucks.
Yeah, it does, but what are you going to do? But yeah, so I think you're talking about something else when defining how people act.
I don't think I am.
I think it'd be so hard.
X, what are you doing?
It'd be so hard to try and catch.
Yeah, my
people.
D-pad's definitely broken.
Really?
Yeah.
Arger. Should have let him know.
I'm gonna use the stick. But yeah, so like, I'm not confused at all, okay?
I'm not saying you're confused.
I think you might be.
I'm not. I'm just saying. I think you're talking like. Why do you think people are? Why do you think these age brackets exist or these terms?
No, what I'm saying, the age bracket.
Like, why do you think you need to define people into millennials and stuff like that? Like, what would be the reason for you?
There's an eventual point where age brackets change. Like, there's an eventual point where, like, they act differently because of their age bracket.
Mm-hmm. But, like, what's the purpose of putting people into brackets? What would you say?
No, for historical purposes. Like, oh, there were these parts of human history that were a bunch of morons and they fucked us over. Our ancestors suck, that sort of thing.
Would you think...
So that eventually when people invent time travel, they can come back here and say, I told you so!
Obliterate that. Porch. But do you think that...
They have a direct link to the I told you so.
Do you think a reason might be to gauge how society is functioning and going?
I don't get what you mean by
like
that.
if we categorize people in age groups and that we find that, just say for argument's sake, that people who are classed as millennials are living more in poverty, then it's a way to gauge how society's going at the time, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
No, Look, I'm saying that you gauge millennials by how they act. Generation Z shouldn't even exist. It should be like age and how they act. Because my age is like... No, age, culture, how they act, alright? Because my culture is mostly like early 2000s, 90s based. Okay?
Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with cultures. That's what I'm saying.
You didn't let me finish. I'm saying they should change that. So, what I'm saying is that, you know, millennial culture is bullshit like Fortnite, you know, and just sort of being at and just playing dumb games, you know. Like, okay, how would you define millennial? What culture would you say is millennial?
So, if we're going outside of what the actual definition is, I'd say millennial culture. See, I actually agree with you. When I think of the term millennial, my first thought is just what you said.
Fortnite, Minecraft, all that shit.
Like, just...
all that jazz.
Clickbaity, YouTube bullshit, like...
Yeah.
I'm with you 100%. 100%.
So that part should be in there.
But it shouldn't. That's why you should keep culture out of it, because it makes it so confusing.
No, it doesn't. I'm 17 and yet I act like I'm from the 90s.
Culture-wise, you do.
Close to, you know. I would say that I act a lot older than I am.
Mm-hmm.
In certain points. I know that someone watching this video, I know a certain someone that will go, you do not. Probably the only person watching this video too, which is the sad part. Yeah, that, you know, music. You could do it by music. That's a very specific part of culture.
That's tough as well, because I like music from every decade.
Yeah, but... okay.
I think music would be a hard one. Like, what's your music era?
Depend. Yeah, you know what? You're right. That one. Duck.
Fuck that arm is just...
That arm is a spastic.
That's straight up just disrespectful.
He only does it if you get out of sync as well. You get hit by and you lose pretty much. Yeah, the stick is working a lot better right now. My D-pad's broken. Or rather, my Joy-Con's broken. That ain't good. These things cost like $70 a pair.
What art form would you say you most stick to one generation?
What would you say?
What art form would you say you most stick to generation? Like, you know how we're just saying to music, we listen to everything.
What you say, so what would be consistent?
Yeah, what would be like an art form that you specifically really just stick to one era that you play or you love?
Can you word that a little differently?
So, you know what I'm saying, like with music, how like I love everything over music.
Yeah.
But maybe someone who's really into movies is like just really specifically into movies made from the 90s, you know?
Yeah.
Or just someone who's really into games just made from the 90s. Like, do you have any art form that you stick to one sort of time period with?
You mean like a one-hit wonder art form?
No, not one hit wonder. Like, do you mainly play games from the 90s? Is that your main thing? Or do you play games?
I play a lot of different
generation?
games. I need to get back into playing Splatoon, by the way.
So when you're saying you're going to define people of, you know, like what culture and stuff, how'd you do that if people play stuff from every generation?
Who plays stuff from every generation?
Well, you said you do.
He's fucked. I'm fucked again. You miss once and you die.
Still in it.
No, I'm not. Dead. It's like you miss once and you die. You know, I don't have trouble with him. Never. Never, ever.
What's his weakness?
Acid.
Oh no.
Which you run out of?
Yes, which I ran out of. This is like the exact opposite of how it happens. Normally I fucking breeze through, get it? Breeze through Blizzard Buffalo. I have trouble with bit and then bites a piece of piss. But now it's like the exact opposite of that. You know?
I guess you're probably getting distracted. We are talking a lot.
Yeah, doesn't matter to me. But yeah, so a piece of culture that could be defined across all generations. I think music would be the closest thing you have, really. Because, you know, what 9-year-old is listening to the Beatles? You know?
Yeah, there's probably one, but
unless their parents like specifically told them about the Beatles, like my dad did, you know. But when does that happen? And even then,
my 9-year-old would listen to the Beatles. I'll tell you that right now.
You know what? Same here. That is probably a thing that would happen.
They wouldn't really. My kid wouldn't have really a choice. Like, no, you're not listening to that bullshit. It's not happening.
To be fair, that was the way it happened to me. Although, I actually do like some of the shit that my dad likes. Like, Beatles is good, like Queen's good.
Yep.
Some of my dad's music choices I don't really like in particular, but you know what? I'm accepting of his opinion. Oh, that was a bit rude. But yeah, like music would be the closest contender for that.
I agree.
Because no 9-year-old in 2017 is listening to Queen. Like, people as old as I am would be listening to Queen.
Well, we live in a weird time now where you can listen to music from any generation like that. That never happened before.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if you, in the 70s, you just listen to 70s music, because listen to albums and stuff, like, with coming out.
Where did my Queen CD go? I had a CD of Queen, and I wonder where that went. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
You can get it online.
Yeah.
God, that annoyed the fuck out of me. This is a slight detour about how Queen came back on tour.
Oh,
without
the
Freddie
fucking...
Mercury. It's like, fuck you. How about that?
It's like, isn't the drummer the only one that's alive?
No, the guitarist is still kicking.
Oh, okay.
Maybe even the bass player too. It might even be all of them.
It's not Freddie.
That is Queen, Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't have Queen without Freddie Mercury. That's ridiculous.
Hey, I have a full sub tank.
Hey.
Poor Freddie.
Oh, he had a good life.
Yeah.
You sure that's his weakness? It does like one bar.
It is. It's his weakness. Because he goes boom by it. That's all.
The Buster must do nothing then.
No, it does more than that. It's just I want him to explode. That's all.
Can you hit him with the Buster and switch to the acid?
I don't know. I was like, see, it accumulates. Pretty much. Besides, I think if I like charged the acid, it would do more. But I don't know if I want to risk that because that uses a lot more energy. You know, and energy waste and fullness isn't really a good idea right now. You know, just following the pattern and the movements and shit. Yeah, so music is like the closest thing. You know? What is going on with this controller?
Oh no.
Okay, well, there's a reason I have this. I hit left there. It's not doing. What are you doing?
Doing a new strategy. Oh, that didn't work.
It's not even the magnet, because the thing is, right, his little thing he shoots is a magnet. So, you know, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. Just gonna time it right. Come on, you can do it. Go ahead, X. There we are. He's done. Not dead. Not dead, but you know what? I don't care. I can fight that boss. Yeah, so music is probably... Oh, okay. Music is probably the closest thing that could probably be used to gauge that. It's just the thing is, right?
I think you really object to being lumped into a group with anything, which I can understand.
No, what? I mean, yeah, but you know, I also object to being lumped in a group of people who like watch people who play Fortnite. I guess you can say, but
Yeah.
you watch people who play Mario Party, but at least Mario Party's interesting, you know? You watch people who play Dokapon Kingdom. You know?
But there's still people that make good games in Generation Z, aren't there? It's
Good games or good videos?
Well,
I already got the health
good
extension.
videos of people playing good games that are recent. Is that true?
In Generation Z,
Yeah.
like people who are from Generation Z,
Yeah.
no.
No one.
No.
Wow.
Unless Chugga Conroy's Generation Z. He's like 27, I think.
Nope.
Yeah. See, that's not Generation Z at all. There is no purpose to try.
Oh, you missed the line.
No, I didn't. The hitbox despawns when you die. But yeah. Yeah, like, actually, I think Chug is younger.
27 would be smack bang millennial.
Yeah, see? So, you know.
Do you reckon YouTube's gonna stay as the predominant platform for all these people?
I hope so!
Yeah, I thought you hated YouTube.
I mean, I like watching people on YouTube. I hate YouTube as a company. As a site, no. As a company, yes.
Like the ads and how they do all that shit.
Yeah, pretty much my stance is like the same stance everyone has, because like YouTube as a company is not the best. I've got a really busted deep out of it now. He's like going way too fast. Huh.
Might be time to fork out for a new controller.
Don't want to though. Need to get... Shit. Yeah, these D-pads don't hold up for long, do they? I've had it for like a year? A year and a bit, and this D-pad is starting to go haywire. You know? But yeah. Hey, do you mind you turn the light on over there? Because fuck, it's getting dark. And now since I'm sitting here, I can just do that. That's a lot better.
Yeah, that is a lot better.
But yeah, I do not consider myself millennial.
Definitely don't.
Because the thing is, right, let me tell you what Gen Z YouTube videos are.
Yeah.
The thing is, right, you can't really define it by age generation. Because the way YouTube and like that sort of shit works, YouTube has its own generation system.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm just looking at this. Yeah, that's about right. YouTube has its own generation system because like there was like OG YouTubers from like 2008 who like started the whole Let's Playing thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was like second generation Let's Players, so like Minecrafters, you know. Actually, I don't think they were second generation. There's a point where it turns to second generation. And then there's like third generation who tried to copy the Minecrafters, you know.
What generation are we up to now?
Well, by this point, it's like 4 or something.
How do you define how the generation changes?
By the format. Because it's normally someone copying someone else. Really, if you were to ask what generation my shit is, like this right here, I would say 2. because, you know, I'm doing like a sort of Game Grumps style. Like I'm not ripping them off, but you know, it's different. I'm like more sincere than Game Grumps.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked about this before on the channel before, but yeah.
That's right. This is what you said you have to do it.
Oh, I was gonna get this fucking thing. Nah, there we go. But yeah. And it sort of just goes to that thing. It continues on. Because like right now I would say it's Gen 5 or 4, one of them. Where like the content is clickbaity and bullshit, you know?
It's probably not because the content creators are getting younger. It's probably because like the audience is getting younger. So that's what demand is.
No.
You
I
don't
wouldn't
reckon?
say it's the audience getting younger. Because the thing is, right, the way it sort of works is that one guy goes to the start of a new Let's Play generation, or a start of a new YouTuber generation, I guess, is someone watches someone else's video and goes, I'm going to try and improve on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and fix what's not broken, you know? And so they try fixing what's not broken. Which doesn't really end up going well for them. But, you know, that's life, I guess. I'm not trying to improve on what's not broken. I'm making my own format from it. Like my own show by doing my own Let's Plays.
The thing is with the format, like if
Just
you've got a
shoot the
format,
shit.
it can give you a lot of room to be creative if you've got a little bit of structure. You know?
Yeah.
Like with music especially, like the verse chorus, you know, bridge chorus format, that hasn't changed in fucking 60 years.
I'm pretty good at writing songs.
Yeah, but I like it
Just
of
pointing that out.
a standard like sort of pop thing, because it doesn't change but it works, you know?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Like just what you said, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, because like the new generation of Let's Plays is like, hey guys, it's me here, Mr. Bill 5000. You know, it's Mr. Bill 5000 here doing the Fortnite thing. We're gonna get some loot boxes and fruit boxes, and oh my god, we're gonna do juke boxes. Hey, where's my juice box? That was funny, see? Guess what? It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny, Mr. Bill.
I know like a lot of athletes like promote themselves now. They play like games on Twitch and stuff to promote themselves.
I
Which
have
is a
not
good
heard
idea.
of this.
Yeah, it's a good way to connect with like fans. You know?
Yeah, I guess. Here's the thing, right? Everyone's trying to move to Twitch now. Well, not everyone, but like a lot of people are moving over to Twitch and like live streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And now, since that's happened, Twitches have to like put in more guidelines. So it's not as free anymore. It's like ruining the whole thing.
Well, that sucks.
Gravity well. I blanked out for a minute. Yeah,
Wow, you've actually gotten pretty far.
not quite. There's still a lot of shit to pick up. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. Cause like, I'm gonna tell you another thing. I think that there might be two. You know how in Pokemon there's always like the two separate games?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I actually think that there might be two different Let's Play generations going on right now.
Yeah? What's
Yeah.
the difference?
Well, the difference is that one is like super clickbaity and like bullshit like Fortnite. Like that's you know how we were talking about like Minecrafters earlier and how they like not monopolize but like have the one type of content. So it's like, you know that. I should have gone to Blast Hornet first. What am I doing? They don't have a monopoly, but they have like a you know, we're doing the same format sort of thing. And then there's the one that is sort of like that, however different. Actually, maybe I lied. Maybe it's not quite. But I'm gonna say that some six? No, I'm gonna say fifth, because why not? I'm gonna say some fifth generation go. A little more less sellouty. A lot less sellouty, actually. Also, I'm just to interrupt myself. That's some Dragon Ball shit right there. Maybe not a Kamehameha, but you know what? It's pretty darn close. What even is that? That's like, whenever they scream, the ground just sort of does that shit. I'm gonna assume...
Very sensitive to sound.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that happens every time.
Oh, well, of course. That's how you know shit's getting real when the ground starts moving.
Well, actually, wouldn't it mean that shit's real all the time? Makes no sense. Anyway, now we've got a nice old shield. So fifth generation, some fifth generations are a lot less sellouty. Like for example, I've talked about this guy before, Mayro. He's fifth generation, and he actually is pretty good. I'm just gonna check around. Change K, got everything, got everything. Can't get that, can't get that. Yeah, so nearly done. Okay, so he's fifth generation. He has the clickbaity thumbnails. However, it's in a comedic sense.
Oh, so he's taking the piss out of it?
Yeah, kinda. He kinda takes the piss out of comedic thumbnails. Sometimes. Not all the time, but most of the time.
What do you think about people that steal other people's content from YouTube and plaster ads all over it?
Fuck them.
That's really horrific
That
behavior.
fucking freebooting shit, you should be burnt. Burnt in the non-existing plane of hell. You know? Because, like, you know, people, like, work hard on that shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's their lives.
Wait, what's up there? Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember. Oh, this level's easy. Okay.
Shield help.
Yeah, this level's easy to remember where all the things are. Okay. But yeah. So takes the piss out of thumbnails that are clickbaity. Like they are clickbaity, but like some of the time he takes the piss out of them, and it's like it's funny really because like there's a clickbaity title, however the thumbnail itself is like really stupid. Oh god.
Looks like that Pokemon.
Staryu. Yeah. It does, doesn't it? Except it's laser Staryu! Yeah. But like there are people who don't take the piss out of thumbnails like that. And like titles. And those are the people that I don't really respect all that much. Like, I respect them for... Actually, no, I don't. Because I have the feeling that they're doing it with malicious content. You know? Because I can tell that Mayro does it for fun, like I do. I couldn't tell that for someone like Dan TDM, who I don't watch anymore. However, I still get recommended, which is dumb, by the way. Don't you hate it when you stop watching someone and they're just like, you want to watch this one, alright? No, I don't, actually. There's a reason I stopped watching them.
You can click though, don't show me this anymore, can't you?
Yeah, you can, but sometimes it still doesn't work.
Oh, I remember this, dude.
Yeah.
Are you here?
Yeah, I didn't do that. What? What did you say?
Is this where I started watching you playing it last Wednesday?
No, I wouldn't say so. You started watching me on Sigma Stage 1.
Yeah, I saw the robot and thought...
Oh, there's a bunch of robot. There's more than one robot. I think that might... No, never mind. I was a liar. There's actually one more health.
That would have been handy.
Yeah. This is ridiculous. The amount of, like, malicious content that you have. Like, originally, Let's Playing was for fun. Oh, those are spikes.
Oh.
Not sure if you noticed, but those ones are spikes. Oh, also, those guys can jump now for some reason. Like, they only jump in this section. And I don't know why. You know? So, like, those guys jump nowhere else except for that conveyor belt area. So why do they even jump? Makes no sense to me. Why wouldn't they jump all the time? Maybe they can jump all the time, but you just kill them too fast. Wait. No. This is safe zone. What was I saying? Oh, yeah.
People doing it for malicious intent.
Malicious intent.
Would you say malicious intent is like making money? Would you classify it as that?
No!
Or what would you classify malicious intent as?
Solely for making money.
Oh, yeah. But you like, if you want to make your money as well, make your money.
Yeah. You know...
I agree with that.
You know, you're making money, you may as well have fun while doing it, you know? Oh. May as well have fun doing what you like and also making money. However, you know like those Let's Players who just have like an act on? Example, like the hey everybody, it's Bill John Bimley.
There's like so high energy.
Yeah, overly high energy.
You're obviously not like that. No,
that's annoying too.
Unless you're smoking crack all the time. Yeah, it makes you uncomfortable. So chill out.
Chill the fuck out, man.
Who plays video games like super hyped up, like supposed to relax?
You know? Well, there's people who are just like strictly montages.
Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna be a piece of piss.
No, exactly. You gotta time it right. So he doesn't do that! Oh, I've got plenty of health. Just making sure. Take that! Oh, I didn't get to do it. Yeah, you can get hit out of that. Don't necessarily like that fact. It's like there's an animation. You can get hit out of doing the Thunder Punch as well. But yeah, don't do it for malicious content. Only do it if you're doing fun.
Should be about fun, hey?
You know? That's why I don't watch Game Grumps anymore. The fun is just out of it. And now we got all the things. Well, all the weapons, not all the things. Kane! Any problems, Dr. Kane? I pulled some memory chips from the Mavericks controlled by Dr. Doppler. See, why was that text box there? I analyzed them and found out that Dr. Doppler is trying to create a powerful new battle body by collecting the special abilities from the latest breed of Leproids. Battle body? First I thought Dr. Doppler was trying to create it for himself. But the information indicates that he will not be able to interface with it. So it must be for someone else. Sigma. Sigma? Can he still be alive? The hidden laboratory has been pinpointed at Point D. All indications are that it is Dr. Doppler's secret lab. You need to get there immediately. On the way.
Boy.
It's time I put an end to Sigma for good.